said I was legit. Ever since I blew, they all on my. Hey, back then, didn't know I exist. Don't touch my cup, you know how I sip. Hey, got your.
Coach, we're just a stone's throw from the Delaware River. We've got some water to contend with ourselves. A steady rain falling at Lincoln Financial Field. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
Wait, that wide, Eddie! Heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges. Check 3, check 3. Let's go up. No, 6 points to the game.
Now the leading rusher for the Pats last year is a rookie, Sony Michel. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. These two teams, the Eagles and the Pats, did not meet in the regular season last year, so their last official bout was in Super Bowl 52 in Minneapolis. Everybody remembers that one with the Eagles staking claim to their first ever title. And the Philly special went down in football history with Nick Foles catching the pass from Trey Burton in the end zone. What a game that was. They'll run with a former Super Bowl hero. It's James White. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Slam, slam, slam. Switch, switch, switch.
Throwing is Brady on third down. Got a man. It's his tight end, Lance Kendricks. 9 yards on the play and a first down.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
Fletcher Cox there for the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Sugar!
Brady gives to Michel. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
That's just running the ball 101 because too much east-west, not enough north-south. Got to get upfield, don't you?
They just kept stringing him out. Before he knew it, he had hit the sideline. So now it's 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look. 6 DBs.
Hey, check it. Let's see. Watch the safety creep. Hey, sugar.
Shotgun now for Brady. And he fires one, but incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. Now a 2-time 1,000-yard rusher for the Bears. This is Jordan Howard. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits. and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
It's been a long day for you.
On second and a yard, Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who...
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Kyle Van Noy came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Throwing is Wentz. It's caught by Jackson. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that.
Like that?
Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, do I have that dagger play? Do I have that play and just finish them off right now? Because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
And he connects with Ertz. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41.
Check three. Let's go. Great.
He's checking Craig. Hey, switch gears. No.
Switch on.
On 1st down, they run with Howard. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Come on, boy. You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
Check safety.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And that is incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
6 guys. Check 6 guys. Watch twist. Hey, forward, Tokyo.
Working from the gun, Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Jason McCourty, a safety blitz and a sack. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. Back deep, Antonio Brown. And wow, the fair catch was signaled for and taken in. Inside the 5-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a two-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. On second down, Michel. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
Wait, set, 53!
You want this. Watch tight end, watch tight end. Tight right. 4 down, check, 4 down.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Second and 12 at the 27-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Lead 5-3, lead 5-3.
Shotgun now for Wentz. It's brought in by Jeffrey. 12 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. No score after one on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a first and 10. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. Wentz. Going to go to Clement here out of the backfield.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Go. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4.
Check curls. Jim.
They'll run with a former Badger. It's Corey Clement, and he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
120. Here we go. Watch
On first down, it's Howard, and he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Pac-Man. 280. Hey, let's go. Go. Please. Check 50. Watch it. Bunch.
On first and 10, it's Clement, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Deuce. Watch Twix.
Now they'll throw it. Wentz. It's caught by Sanders. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Wentz going to lead his guys up first and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Sunday.
Into the red zone. Wentz caught by the tight end Ertz. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the completion. Second and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's second and 10.
Ram. Kill.
Here's Wentz to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on third.
Hey, 57.
Right here, guys. Mike 51.
Lefty.
That's right.
Again, it's Wentz. And Jeffrey's got it. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Here we go, Pac-Man. 120.
Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get...
Let's find two.
On first and goal, Howard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and goal at the 10-yard line.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here.
Switch. 36.
Wentz now to throw. Got him in. Open. It's Ertz. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Ertz. His 5th touchdown now on the year. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Oh, I was Just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Give him 2 yards on that play. And just like that, it's third down.
And it's third. Ozzy! He's checking. Hey, go 66. You got tight. Alert!
On third down, Brady. And that will be incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
At their own 31-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Wait, set. Check 53. Watch the run. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, Ozzy. Check 99. Check it. Reload.
So after the INT, it's Brady. That's caught by the tight end, Lacoste. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
No, 66.
Now Michelle. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. New England on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Brady. Unable to find Dorsett. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend in the NFL. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Well, another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hey, alert three. Tighten up.
All 50.
Operating from the gun, Brady. Open man is Gordon, complete. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. The Patriots into the red zone for the first time. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16.
Alpha.
From the gun, Brady. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old school defense right now. The new school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Brady to Michelle on the screen. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Wait, 20.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Hey, tight. Check 37. Check 72. Alert. 10.
Again, they'll throw with Brady, and that is incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And that hits off the left upright, and it caroms away, no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So he had a chance to get him on the board there, but unfortunately that big yellow metallic structure in the back of the end zone, it had other plans.
And that's when we're kickers watching it the whole way saying, oh no, don't hit it. Rats.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now in this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Wentz will try again on second down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield, and it's third down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous. Hey, Delta. Switch.
Throwing now is Wentz. Hurts over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
That's good for the Eagles.
Wentz now on 1st down. And he'll hit Jeffrey, complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Go. 180.
Here we go.
Kill.
Check. 53's mine. Check. 53's mine.
Not here. Hey, Alpha.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz. It's caught by Aguilar. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Done. 180.
53, Mike. I'm going to run you over. No. Slam.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A big pickup there for the Eagles' 1st down, 18 yards. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. So we've reached halftime here in a low-scoring affair. 6-0 is our score. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the 1st half.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Devin McCourty picks it off. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Check 43.
Shadow. Undercut. Hey, box truck. Alert.
Whip. Watch the whip.
Alert.
Brady now to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
You can't block me.
72. Watch the safety creep. Ozzy.
To throw again. Brady gets it to Gordon.
I'm guessing, partner, that if we're in the huddle with the Patriots right now, there's not a single guy that thinks they have any chance of coming back in this one, especially not with Tom Brady.
Yeah, who's Tom Brady? What's he done in the past as far as comebacks are concerned? They're down right now, but that can evaporate quickly with him in the huddle. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. That time a slant. Brady in general on those quick hitters, he just releases the ball so fast.
He does, and he's so accurate, but most of the time he wins before the ball's even snapped by his pre-snap read. Finds out where the defense is and delivers it to the proper place.
Brady now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10. Brady to throw again. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long. They'll run out of the gun with Michelle. He's to the 10, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. And it's Michelle once again. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on 4th down.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. Hey, switch gears. Alabama.
Brady going to go on 4th down. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Eagles defense able to hold. And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone. We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
That's good.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him.
Switch it.
Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Kyle Van Noy able to record his 5th sack of the season. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Another try after the first down sack. Wentz, he's going to float this over the middle deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And it's 3rd down.
Well, they decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice. Able to get a hand in and tip it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check three. Joker. Shorty.
Working from the gun, Wentz. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. So you're down by 6, hoping your defense would make a big play. I think this qualifies as a big play made.
Without a doubt, and when you first see the ball free, your first instinct is to just fall on it. But he obviously wanted way more than that, and that's exactly what he got, taking it all the way for 6.
And now they can lead it with the point after. Here's Cameron Johnston now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Here's Dorsett. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. They'll run with Michel. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Well, there's no shortage of great young runners in the NFL, but don't forget about that guy, Sony Michel. First-round pick in 2018. Almost hit 1,000 yards as a rookie, 931 to be exact, to go along with 6 scores for the former Georgia Bulldog. A first carry down for Rex Burkhead. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Again, they run with Burkhead. Nigel Bradham brings him down. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down.
Goal 50. Hey, exit.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on. Jim. Regular.
Shotgun now for Brady. Oh, and can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted. They would have loved the first pick of the game there, but at least it does get them to fourth down. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And the 13-year man puts it through, and they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try and play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man. They go with Howard to begin the drive. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Watch the air.
Forward, Tokyo. Hey, Stack. Watch 6-6. Bullet high.
Snap coming at 1. Now wins. And a big loss falls here as he's taken down. Lawrence Guy. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack.
Ram. Check.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Mike Bennett has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Dorsett on the return. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back. First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Tom Brady needing a 4th quarter comeback here. He's actually only done it 8 times in the last 5 years, but if you break that down further, the Pats in those years rarely losing in the 4th quarter like they are now. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. On play action, now Brady. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby. 42's the mark. 42's the mark. I'm not ready. Check it. 42. Nice 42. On the ball. 42's the mark, boys. 42. 42. Sugar.
Throwing again. Brady. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for the tight end, Lance Kendricks there. 3rd down here.
Okay, partner, hyperbole alert, all right? I think that this has got to be the best game I've seen this secondary play this entire season. Doesn't matter whether they've been in man, zone, they've reacted, communicated, and really made plays on the football.
They absolutely have. And the play on that last deep ball, maybe the best example of it, they've been solid all game long. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Check 9. Back. Shadow. He's coming. Double up. He's coming.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Able to get this to Gordon. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 30.
A gain of 15. And a Patriot 1st down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey. Gold 50. Hey, 66.
Play action. Now it's Brady. That's complete. It's Gordon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a New England 1st down.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Let's go. Pick it up, D. You go take.
Hey, go 66.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. And he's got it. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on first and goal.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Ozzy. Ozzy. When he hit.
And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early.
Come on, fellas.
Boy, they had it at the 1. The false start moves it to the 6 now for first and goal.
Hey, Alabama. Hey, go 66.
Brady gives this to White, and he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. James White, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run, end result, 6 points.
Touchdown. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Get the ball. Hey, watch it, watch it. Alert flare.
To throw is Wentz. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Watch it. Check the hot read.
Sunday.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 35. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
So after the INT, it's Brady. That's complete to his tight end. This is Lance Kendricks. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Regular. Tighten up. Shoot.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Check 4. Check it, reload.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. That's complete to White. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England 1st down.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker.
53. Check, 59. You're not ready. Check. Help him.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Michel. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Sony Michel with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Gostkowski with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away.
Here we go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed.
Check 13. Switch.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 44-yard line.
Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Wentz now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Wentz. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Wentz. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 25-yard line. Throwing on 1st is Wentz. And he'll hit Jeffrey complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down. From the red zone now, Wentz. That's caught by Howard. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jordan Howard, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a two-point conversion. Wentz going to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Brandon Graham in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. From the gun, it's Brady. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Here's Jackson to return. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Back to throw. And Sanders has got it complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A big pickup there for the Eagles' 1st down, 18 yards.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. To throw is Wentz. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Go, go. 180. 25 the money. Go. Go. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Kill, 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 kill.
Wentz to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you described that, because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Absolutely. Oh, wow, I thought you were going to go on the field, but okay, I see you. He's back to throw. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
And that absolutely cannot happen. Just a gain of a yard in this situation, you've got to get chunks of yardage. Otherwise, the defense, very happy with what you're doing.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. What a great sequence by this defense so far. They've given him nowhere to go with the football.
And they just have to make it stand up one more time, because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a slip up here and allow the touchdown?
And down by 5. They've got to go for it here on 4th down. Wentz to throw for it on 4th. Aguilar has it. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
He's checking crack.
Out of the gun, this is Howard. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Blue there. No.
Hey, empty. Man 5-7.
Trying to punch it in with Howard. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Kill.
51 to Mike. You better be afraid of me.
Back to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Dante Hightower coming in for the sack from his linebacker spot. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Wentz going to go on 4th down. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. Brady will take a knee here, and that should just about do it. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Pats, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they'll try again next week at home against Philadelphia. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.